that's usually what a girlfriend is for. But let's hop in the game. Obviously, you know, hey, girlfriends are not as easy as you would think they are to have. They are very expensive, especially in France.
I'm like, you know, I met a girl and I said, yeah, so you look kind of nice. I'm searching a girl to like tidy my room because I don't want to do it.
Yeah, well, what you can do is tweet, I'm looking for an esports girlfriend.
Exactly, that's true.
In France, it's a lot easier actually because there are actual girls that go into this, you know, esports stuff. Very different to Belgium, where everybody's a hipster that has a Mac.
That's true, but not so much in France. Esport has not such a reputation, though. I think it would be better, like of course, in Sweden or in South Korea, where players are sometimes superstars. No, in France it's not as well. The esport is not as much recognized as in other countries, I guess, especially Sweden. I guess.
No, in France it's not too bad compared to Belgium, Netherlands, and all that stuff.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I really like it. People play video games anyways in France. They're not shy about it, which is something I really do like.
That's true.
But hey, SVK in the chat is here. The game for third place. Now, nobody plays the game for the third place because you literally get nothing out of it. So the only thing we're going to be playing is obviously the final. As you can see, it's LeiSuRe, as they say in the UK. This is a joke. If you guys are fans of Eddie Izzard, you're going to be getting the joke, LeiSuRe. And they're trying to play against Epsilon. Yeah, that's actually very good. I really like that.
I'm sorry, someone is saying that I have a good English accent, and I'm just saying that I am actually
a racist. I don't know how saying something about women can be racist. We're literally all the same human race. How is that racist?
No, I think he's trolling.
People,
I think he got the joke. He's just trolling.
Yeah, it's either that or nobody gets a joke on the internet nowadays.
No, I think it's impossible not to get the joke. I mean, do you really think I will go to a girl and say, "Hey, tidy my room"? I mean, how do you expect?
She would slap the fuck out of him. You seen Rella? He's like a fucking twig.
Okay, I'm leaving this too much. That's true, though. That's true, but I'm not here to get insulted. Okay, I'm a respectful woman.
Yes, there we go. Very independent here, Rella, but well, very independent is the play from Epsilon. Hexus Hunter with a couple of his own. Now let's get a bit serious here as Epsilon pushing across 3 players, respawning up from LeiSuRe. The bomb will get planted. Grenade trying to delay a bit, not going to do a bit of damage, or least bit of damage here. Going to hold off the angles themselves. Hexus on the ground, he gets the frag on the head to... Still in control. A player from above, a player on the water side. He spots them both, and Hexus will pull back, but getting taken down. The Belgian fighter here, Jika, in the watchtower, and that nade is going to be missing him. He still has 3 smokes, though, not going to really help when it comes to the fight. MBT Law going in, pushing him out of position. He's trying to go for the shots and unable to hit the final one on a Hetta. Here is last Hunter versus 2, last alive Hunter trying to pick up. He spots the one, he takes him down, and then MBT Law rocket jump will not work at all because already it is done. Respawn coming in, and this is point number 1 up for Epsilon. Whoa, man. Well done. Wow.
That was some kind of very intense fight, like everybody in the trench, like just close range fighting. Very skill-based gameplay. That kind of, yeah, that's nice for Epsilon. I mean, they have that, how to say, they have a lot of skill in Epsilon. Like, in my mind, Epsilon, you know, the... Envious on CSGO thing.
Yeah.
The people like Thorin used to say that Envious have like the most skilled lineup on the CSGO scene. Like they concentrate most of the top skilled players like Kenyas, etc. And in my mind, like the Epsilon new team is kind of one of the most skill-based team. Like you have Hunter, Exis, Jika, Mayak. Horek is not known as a very skilled player, but he's not a very good flanker. But you have, like, you know, all the geniuses of aim, you know.
Well, you have Horek, who is a genius in general in the game. I mean,
of course, yeah, of course. I mean, he has not that reputation, but I'm not saying that he's not good at all. I'm just saying that Jika, of course, you know, Jika, Battlefield 3 aim, they all have that reputation of being very skilled players, you know.
Yep, and that's pretty much what we're seeing right now, is they're trying to tighten the noose on the players here from LeiSuRe. 2 players trying to go in. No Hunter! Holy crap! Why would this Hunter do it? But the RPG here from Hetta will end up saving the day. So that bomb will not get planted, but Hetta sacrificing the RPG shot in the meantime. Obviously, M60, what's it called? AT mines when playing 5v5 with Lit is the best thing to have. You can actually stack AT mines by an objective and then blow them up at range. That can work very, very well.
Oh, you are teaching me things.
Yes. You can have a lot of ideas, and well, ideas are being taken from the book of LeiSuRe from Johannes as he goes in, blows up the wall, and goes in for the bomb pickup. So this is, at this point, Johannes and his buddies at LeiSuRe are trying to stabilize in the game itself. However, the difficult thing is now Epsilon are 1 point up, and that was a very quick point indeed. And well, that's the bomb carrier getting taken down. Finally, a refrag, one more left alive. Hex is turning around with a P90, and I've never seen the P90 being used in competitive play. Never ever seen a PDW other than the CZ previously. You know, I'll remember the CZ or the CZ. That was a pretty crazy gun back.
Oh yes, that was very, very skilled. You know, sometimes if your mouse had some problems with one click, it's okay because you didn't need to aim to zoom anyway. So you could just bind only the fire option on your mouse, and you didn't necessarily have to bind the zoom option. So that was okay to prevent you from any mouse problems.
Yeah, that is for sure. I mean, that's the CZ, but 4 versus 3 now. They're going to have to go for that defuse on the Charlie side. And Tooth, there's no reason to be an asshole and talking shit about women players, because they can beat the fuck out of you when it comes to playing Battlefield or CSGO, because I've seen and casted teams like that. There you go, more shots coming in. That C-set is going to get defused, but no, they killed the last diffuser at the last second. Double kill coming up to clean it up. Well done, Hunta is on a roll. Yep. Holy crap, Hunta. Ends up taking it.
Kind of hunting them right now. I'm not attempting any puns, but
that's some Milos level jokes there.
Yeah, that's a Krema level. I should be banned from things by just saying, by just attempting it.
12-8, my lord. EOD bot defuse would be amazing. I mean, yes, maybe if you're playing versus. That's something to do next time we're playing versus.
Oh yeah, we had a verse like this, like where as I said, we did the 5-man in a blue container strategy, and we stayed in the container like for 5 minutes, I guess.
Did you win?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it was like it was against the people who I guess just began Battlefield 4. It wasn't even public players; they were beginners at Battlefield 4, and the first thing they did was playing versus for some reason. But
I mean, yeah, let's try out competitive mode.
Yeah,
it would be funny if they would be like some YouTubers.
Maybe no, but sadly no, I don't think they were.
Maybe some COD YouTubers are like, oh wow.
Yeah. About the woman thing in the chat, yes, I think that it would be nice if we could have like mixed competitions, you know?
Yeah.
Right now, I can understand that the women's scene is not as developed as men's scene, so okay, I get the idea of men and women's scenes right now, but in the future when maybe more women would be playing CSGO, for example, it will be nice to have like mixed competition, because it will be really like very fun to see men lose to women, or being challenged by women. That will be, and I think that would also trigger some ego frustration in men, and maybe they will try harder.
Actually, I can tell you a story about that, because I've casted a cup with Dinga TV where they invited, who was it? It was NIPTV, my buddies over at NIPTV at ESL UK. They had a challenge. Was it the AMD, or that was maybe the ballistics challenge or something, where they had $1,500. No, it was just a NIPTV tournament with $1,500 for some female teams. Obviously LGB Esports, they have the best female team. It's an amazing team, anyways. But I think it was a Swedish team. Maybe it was Gamers 2's female team. I don't remember. But I casted them, and they beat the fuck out of a Serbian team. Seriously, they destroyed them, and then they went against Nerd Rage and got destroyed. But it's it's Nerd Rage, anyways. They're a very, very good team. But yeah, that's how it should be. In my mind, there are teams that are good. If you're good, whether you're a man or a woman or anything in between, then you are then you should have a chance to play. And these tournaments are very, very nice. And obviously, CSGO, League of Legends, and Dota are the easiest ways to get people like that. However, if you guys remember, in Battlefield 3 and 4, there was an esports team for females. There was Exertus Female.
Oh yeah, and I think on the French team too, there was a female team that they went to Gamers Assembly, I guess. I don't remember the structure name, but yes, they are. Even on Battlefield 4, you have female teams, so I guess maybe in the future it will.
Everybody loves to play games, and everybody loves the competition, whether you're male, female, anything in between. You can't really pull people away from it, and anybody that says anything else is just being a retard, and probably 12. You know, oh, go get me a sandwich, probably go get your mom, you know, ask your mom to get you a sandwich before you ask a random woman online. But let's just pull all the social justice warrior stuff away, as now LeiSuRe are clinging in by a thread. They have, oh my god, they're 3 players down so quickly. LeiSuRe losing so many. And this should be a bomb plant if Epsilon are able to pick up the bomb here. Zika using the smokes very, very smart. He's going to try to jump down into the frayer, into the spot itself, but no, they pull back. Oh my god, LeiSuRe trying to chase him down, but he's going all the way across. Shots being fired by Banshing, but he's spraying too much, and from behind, double kill from Hexus. And this should be a bomb plant on B, but there's nobody to help him out. Make respawning at the end, and Make, a real power is him playing at range, and the frag will kill Anasi, or will kill Giga from Anasi. Make is spotted, obviously. Able to get some information on a couple players respawning back from the base.
You can see how, like, the LeiSuRe team is just only in one small spot of the map. Like, Epsilon have the whole map control right now, and the poor blue guys are only in a few meters and getting like circled. You can see how the Epsilon dominance is right now.
Yeah, and that bomb is gonna get reset, which is something for LeiSuRe. It's gonna be a bit of time for LeiSuRe to breathe, but Epsilon are very experienced. So what they're gonna do is get a pick or two, and then they send 1 player to pick up the bomb, and then just leave everybody back. But no, actually they're sending 3. They might just turn around to that A side. Felix, Johannes, last 2 players alive, and they're getting Shrek'd from that US main. There we go, they still have control of B. They're trying to spit around to keep control. Hexus with 1, he spots the second as well, but he's very low on health. Here's the second spotted, spraying down, not going to be able to get the hits, and that bomb's being fired at C site. A very, very wise decision to be taken here from the Epsi side. Well, this is going to be very difficult for LeiSuRe to go for a retake, but they do spot out 1. Here's the shot on Ashika. Felix, well done. Mayak with 1 on Anasi, and they're going to try to force their way onto the set. But this is the thing. This is something that Maximum or Penta love to play, is you don't really need to rush for the defuse. You need to play smart to get a guaranteed defuse. And what you want to do is kill the players around them, go for that late defuse.
They are doing exactly the right way, because if they went to defuse the guy on the hill right now, he would have just like killed them 1 by 1. But they choose to go on the hill. Okay, they lost the 1 versus 1 on the hill, so yeah, that is in practice. But in theory, they had the right move. In practice, in theory they had to rush that hill to kill the guys that at the angle.
Well, GG, well played. Epsilon are going to take this one. Nicely done, and pretty quick 3-0.
Yeah, well, domination from Epsilon was